Welcome to the Nerdist Podcast number 807. Let's go to the Nerdist Community Corkboard. The 10thdegree.com, all spelled out with words, is basically 10 questions with people doing interesting things. It's sort of an old zine-style interviews that should be inspiring people going out and trying to make something happen on their own. So that's from Mark, who is apparently a Nerdist fan and an entrepreneurial type. And next one's for a Texas comedian. Husband, father Larry Garza has been diagnosed with stage 4 renal cell carcinoma. And that's a fancy, shitty term for kidney cancer. And if you'd like to help him out financially, he has a GoFundMe page. And just go to GoFundMe and search Larry Garza, Garza. And he plans to record his very first stand-up special before chemotherapy starts. So go support Larry. A bunch of people have already. And look him up. Look him up on the YouTubes. And look him up on the GoFundMes. So that is the Nerdist Community Corkboard for today. This is a hostful podcast episode. It's just me and the sister wives. We occasionally sit down and catch up. And the hostfuls are really how we catch up. Legitimately, when you're listening to them, that is the three of us not having sat down in a while. And you might say, well, that really sucks. That's sad. You're friends. And I say, well, on the one hand, yes. But on the other hand, that means we're all busy little bees, you know, going off and making our dreams happen and being with our... Well, two out of three of us have wives, and then in August, I will also be married. So then we'll just be three married dudes sitting around making dick jokes. But I love these guys so much, and every time we do this, I just feel like we should do a hostful every day, but we'd never be able to engineer that. So I'm going to stop talking. Here's Nerdist Podcast number 807, Hostful Goodness.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Welcome to the Nerdist Podcast. It feels weird to do an intro like that.
What do you mean, like an old man?
Yeah,
scared old man.
Oh, I don't get out of here. Technology is scary. No, it's weird.
You don't ever welcome anyone to the podcast.
No, I know.
So I don't know why you.
I mean, we do a separate intro for that.
That's
I don't know.
recorded
it's really,
separately.
Yeah. People just kind of redundant.
Undisclosed location.
I'm just happy that here at that Midnight Studio that we I just disclosed the location.
Oh,
that
dear.
We
Cat in a cop car.
Yep, that's right. Bing, you got it. The cat is driving the cop car, doesn't know how to work the siren, so just meows out the window. You know,
It sounds like in Heat out the window.
Can I tell you how excited I am?
In the movie Heat, in a cop car.
He's in the movie Heat.
Yes.
In the cat.
Love it.
It was Robert De Niro, right?
And Pacino.
Pacino.
And Val Kilmer.
And Michael Mann behind the camera.
Now, when we had to stop doing less podcasts because of scheduling, the benefit is that we have actually been able to do way more of the hostful episodes than ever before.
Well, these were always low on the priority.
We're passing the savings on to the listener.
We're passing the savings on to you.
More riffs for you.
What's that?
More riffs for you.
What's that?
It's just a weird salesperson
All right,
thing.
you're both having bad voice today.
What are you talking about?
Oh, God, here it goes again.
No, it's just like, Eastern Bloc sales, like a Crazy Gideon or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Crazy Gideon.
Yes.
Take back what I said.
What were you doing in New York?
He was shopping.
I
with
was
Crazy Gideon.
I was shopping.
For appliances?
No, I was doing promotional stuff for CISO.
Well, he was talking shop.
Yeah. Yeah, I went there to do, like, they had these promotional sketch things they were shooting, and then we did me, Harmon, and Kulop did a thing with Evan Shapiro, the guy who runs it, at Social Media Week, where we talked about CISO, and then just interviews and stuff like that. Just promotional stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's real fun.
Yeah. And then I ate at a few different Momofukus. That was a big highlight. And Deanna came out for the first couple days, and that was nice.
Is there a difference between the Momofukus?
Location.
Yes. No. And
You're saying the location's not different?
the locations are different.
Oh, thank you, Jonah. Don't
Actually, no. For 3 of them, same location.
What?
Yeah.
That's Momo fucked up.
That is. There's Fuku Plus, which is kind of like bar food, like sliders and fried chicken and stuff like
You've
that.
changed, bro.
Down and then downstairs is
Remember when you used to have to eat that fucking burrito in San Pedro? Now you say things like went to 3 different Momofukus.
Didn't have to, wanted to, still drive down there for that burrito. It's a very good burrito.
Yeah, I've been within the last
Yeah,
within the last 8 months. I've been with Jonah to eat that burrito.
Yeah, it's a very good burrito.
great
Not, it
burrito.
wasn't a resorting burrito. The whole story of Enjoy Your Burrito is about how good the burrito was.
Yeah, no, but
Chris, I think you've changed.
Yeah.
you're right. Don't look me in the eyes.
Nope, still the same.
Swish.
Yeah.
You know, some people go, you changed. We just go, you self-realized.
I ran into Ryan Seacrest last night.
What'd you guys talk about?
Work.
What
He had just gotten off work, and I had just gotten off work.
were you doing last night?
Talking
Sunday.
Dead.
It was Talking Dead.
That's right. Sorry.
I mean,
Ryan-
the world
Ryan
doesn't
was-
stop just because of the Oscars.
Ryan was doing
Fun,
the
dude.
Oscars, and we went to a little party afterwards, and
Nice.
I was like, "You just got off work. I just got off work."
Nice.
He was very nice to me.
What was he doing?
He was
Oscar
doing
coverage?
Oscar stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
we were still over
great
there.
tux.
good tux?
He had a good tux.
Nice. Yeah.
So what was the third Momofuku?
Well, there's like 5 or 6.
No, I know, but in your
there was
in
milk.
your-
That number grew. It wasn't fibers.
And what? There's 3 in one location, but there's different locations.
That's-
milk
city's
was the
lousy
other
with
one in the
Momofukus.
location.
Yes, milk,
Gotcha.
Fuku, and then Momofuku. Fuck, I can't remember the. But it's kind of like.
I love me some Tosi.
Yeah, we can look that up.
Momofuku Criminal Intent.
Yes, that's it.
Dung dung.
Momo Fuku.
Well, I mean,
But then there's Momofuku Nishi. There's Momofuku. There's the noodle one. There's the.
What ties them all together?
David Cho,
David Cho.
Christina Tosi, his
yeah.
pastry chef,
Yeah,
who was fucking amazing. Makes the birthday cake, that milk.
that's good. The
Get
pretzel
it.
ice cream.
Get it.
Pretzel soft serve was great. Let's see. Here we go. They got Momofuku Noodle Bar, Momofuku Sambar. That's really good. Booker and Dax. That's the bar next to that. Mepeshe. That's the one downstairs. Then there's Fuku. Wow, there's a lot more than I.
Yeah.
Let me get a pen.
Yeah, they're great.
Sometimes when Dory and I go to New York, we stay with our friends
With the Momofuku Hotel.
close. They live in the penthouse above Milk in Brooklyn.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the greatest apartment ever.
Yeah.
I haven't wondered what just being a Los Angelino for so long and not really understanding the concept of living above a business.
I fantasize about it.
It's possible in Los Angeles, but it's rare.
Very
Yes.
possible now with all these mixed use bullshits
Yes,
that are going on.
Those things are the worst.
This is very true. But I wonder what. I wonder what it would be. Because in New York, I fantasize like, oh man, you can just walk downstairs and get your cookie, and then like you don't ever have to.
Oh, it was great. During the blizzard, it was like they were closing at 2, go down, get whatever you needed, bring it back upstairs, good to go.
Yeah.
Plus the G stop's right there. It was.
I don't think the G stop exists. All right, guys, come on, who's with me?
He's back.
Right, Jonah, come on, you guys, let's have a good time.
We are having a good time.
Have a good time my way. You know, I never listen to. I just don't listen. I don't ever listen to the podcasts. But I just don't listen to them because I don't have time
Yeah.
to listen to them.
Well, you heard them the first time.
I heard them the first time,
Yeah.
but I did listen to a bunch of the last one. It was real. The last hostful was really fun.
It was a fun one.
Yeah.
If only we can relive that magic.
Well, let's talk about
let's
the previous
reminisce.
magic, and then maybe
Yeah.
it'll happen.
I'll host the
fine,
wrap-up
huh?
show for the last podcast. John, what were you thinking when you said you were perfectly healthy?
I was feeling pretty good.
How you feeling now?
Tired. I feel real tired. I don't know what
Have you been back to the doctor?
What for?
for. I'm healthy.
Why would he have to go back?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's good for at least 10, 12 years.
Wiped out.
Yeah, when your brain hurts and you lose sight, and then the blood comes out of the nose and the ear.
No.
Well, I don't know what that's like because I'm not as healthy as you. So.
That's right. Yeah. So that's why I'm so healthy.
You're so
It's
healthy,
like-
your body has blood to spare.
yeah, exactly. So you should see, like, my gums just like, they're like, get it out of here.
Get out of here, blood.
Or get it out of here.
We're gonna swell over the teeth just to show how strong we are.
Yeah, I've been talking about how healthy I am so much that my gums have been bleeding.
You're really flexing your gum muscles.
Sure am.
You got washboard gums.
Pulled my back out, pulling out weeds. I'm not sure if that's not anything about my health. That's just a testament to how long I let the weeds grow.
It's a testament to where you store your DVDs of weeds.
Season 2.
Oh God,
You're right.
That would be.
It
so
is the
dumb.
same word.
That show was really great for the first couple seasons, and then it just got insane.
I never watched it.
I think
It's really fun. Like the shows, but the show definitely.
Well, you got to escalate. You know,
It has to escalate, but
You gotta
it
go
like mega
neighborhood
escalated.
drug dealer, then you
Yeah.
graduate to citywide, then you go to Mexico and have that weird
Yeah.
season.
That's the thing about
Then you marry a mayor.
That's the thing about Silicon
female
Valley
horse?
is that they say is that like, or at least like Middleditch was saying that, where he's like it has to kind of always they can't ever succeed because you can't get too big because all of a sudden the struggle isn't there, and that's kind
Right.
of what the main concept of the show is.
Success is a struggle. If they were successful, they would have to struggle with keeping that together. Maintaining a thing is an unsexy process.
Yeah, so it doesn't make for good television.
I don't know.
Just the
Sam
ins and outs of a
Malone.
business.
No, I know. I like my
bar for 11
punctuated
years.
sniff there. I like a good punctuated
I
sniff.
just thought you had allergies.
No.
Yeah.
I was allergic to
I guess I didn't get the joke.
No, you did. You just did it.
What? Did what? Did what? I'm not about to fall for any of your traps, okay? I'm not that kind of guy.
Okay, you just did it again.
What's weird is the audience doesn't know it's me breathing in every time.
Well, the audience doesn't know is how much cocaine we do before the show.
So much cocaine.
Where's the cocaine?
It's in the back.
If we still did live shows, boy,
That'd be big.
what a
That'd be-
cakewalk it would be.
Yeah.
No, people would be like, "What? What is
What a
that?"
cocaine walk it would
Yeah. Cocaine walk. It's a cocaine walk.
It's a fast walk. How many podcasts are you doing this week, man?
be. Just us. Just this one.
I almost took a stealth photo of someone last night for you.
Well, I saw you at the non-stealth photo of the greatest chef on the planet,
Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. Yeah, I did a. We were on the red carpet for the Elton John party, and he was being interviewed right next to us. And I felt bad that after I saw him at the thing later, I apologized. I'm like, I'm sorry, I ambushed you, because I knew in my head if I asked him to take a picture with the cameras there, he wasn't going to say no. Not. So it was kind of like, hey, we have to get a picture.
Yeah.
And he was like, sure. Now,
Wait, who is this?
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, why does he sound...
Because this is how he talks.
But before he's like, sure.
Sure.
Hey, bada bing, right here, baby. It's so big.
This food sucks.
It's
sure.
fucking wrong. Oh!
And fuck your hotel.
You should be ashamed.
Is the hotel hell one still on?
Hotel Hell. I don't know if it's been renewed. I don't doubt it. The man's on television constantly.
But afterwards, I said, "I'm so sorry, I ambushed you on the carpet
Yeah.
to get a picture." And he was like, "Oh no, it's fine." Like he was very sweet.
Yeah.
He was very sweet about it. Very nice. Kelsey Grammer.
The Kells?
The Kells was at the Vanity Fair party, and we got in somehow. I felt like 8th graders at a senior party, but we got in. And
Good humility.
Somehow.
I'm liking that humility.
No, it really is true though.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it sounds humble braggy, but it really is true.
Wait, who's the main publisher? Is it?
It's not Hearst.
Oh,
Vanity Fair's
okay.
not Hearst.
All right. Is it Condi? No.
I think it might.
Maybe it's
She got you in, though, right?
But
She's been...
I mean,
I'm
that
sure
name.
she's
hit me in her
like,
purse.
She's like modeled for Vanity Fair, right?
I don't know. Like maybe.
I'm sure she's graced the pages.
It's possible.
You should know about your
should
wife,
know her portfolio.
your future wife, more.
I'm not gonna stalk her.
Well, you should know
You
her
don't.
portfolio.
It's not stalking. You are going to get married to her.
She's done a lot of stuff. I don't know what every.
Chris is a weird concept of marriage. I can't be around her all the time.
Yeah.
It's stalking.
Don't tell me
I
about
am
your
around her all the
life.
time. I don't need to
I'm
look up.
stalking.
You know, think about.
Is it weird if I sleep right next to you?
You know, where I grew up is like, whoa! What are we doing? I don't want to know anything about you.
Yeah, but Kelsey was there. Kelsey
that's
Grammer was
great.
there. He walked right by, and I almost I couldn't get the phone up fast enough to get a stealth picture of him.
Man, I would love to.
Love to get a picture of him.
Get a picture of him.
I wanted to just talk to him and
Public or
ask him if
private?
he had heard of Talk Salad and Scrambled Eggs.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Perry's done it, so maybe. I'd love to get Jimmy Burrows on that program.
Got a hard pass from Perry Gilpin.
Yeah. Well, maybe you just didn't ask nicely enough.
A
Should have asked over Twitter.
A hard pass.
That way it goes through her. You know what I mean?
Good point. You didn't tell me that inside scoop when you.
Maybe she
Also
thought you were
gave
going
you
to.
her email.
Maybe she thought
and
you were going to make fun of her.
I gave it to the producer.
They probably just went the professional route.
I doubt they did.
Oh yeah.
Nothing professional about that.
Maybe she thought it was going to be like she was going to get, sideswiped with obnoxious.
Who knows?
With my gotcha comedy.
Jonah's professional brand of gotcha comedy.
Gotcha comic, Jonah Ray. But I did get to meet Catherine O'Hara, and that was pretty.
That's cool.
Oh, that's great.
We were
Schitt's Creek.
Can't wait.
we
for her to
were
be on.
leaving, and I just walked up, and guys, I just want to say you're wonderful. And she was like, "Oh, it's Mr. Walking Dead."
Oh,
And I'm like, "Oh my God, how do you know that?" And she was so nice. She was so unbelievably nice.
Oh, she's great.
It was the best. It was the best way that you envision walking up to someone that you're a huge fan of when you're nervous.
Yeah.
And because I don't normally go up to people because I just think I'm going to go, "You're amazing," and they're
Right.
going to go, "Thank you," and then that's it. And I'm going to feel like I don't know. I just feel I don't want to be intrusive.
No.
But I couldn't not say something to her.
Of course.
Yeah, it is. It is. There is that side of it. It's like you want to just be like, I just need to let
And
them
she was
know
so
how special
nice.
they are. Yeah.
I met Tim Cook and my brain froze.
Oh, he was at the Vanity Fair party?
Yeah, I didn't know what I was. They were like, "This is Tim Cook," and I was like, "It is nice to meet you."
Oh wow.
And I didn't. He was very warm and very nice. And I
should have been like, "Hey, thanks for doing what you're doing with that iPhone unlocking thing, bro."
As soon as I walked away, I turned around to say that, and he was already engaged in another conversation. I couldn't.
Probably someone else who said exactly what you said, but then he
Yeah.
was like, "You are my best friend now. No one has said that to me yet this evening.
Yeah, I know.
Then you
Let
try
us
to
get
go,
into my space car."
Yeah.
But I also think it is great what you're doing. Yeah, but this
Yeah.
guy already,
He already said it. Plus
so-
my space car.
It's
only
really-
It's
seats-
kind of
Yeah.
gross the way you copied what he said just to curry favor.
Yeah. And then you
seats
struggle to think of anything. You're like, why do you evade taxes so much? Why do you?
Oh, I don't. Just my company. Yeah. Good to see you.
Yeah, it was real nice though.
Come on, new friend. Not you.
But they stopped the music
To the space car.
They just
Seats 3, my husband, and not you.
they just beam out.
Beam out. Just beam out.
Is he married?
Beam out.
That's
bro.
if I had a BMW.
know.
That's how I was saying. About to beam out of here.
Yeah, I would fucking punch you in the taint.
Oh my god!
Really?
Let's make
Because
t-shirts
it's
of
a
that and
BMW is
sell
a
them in
A
Glendale.
shitty car.
No, because you said beam out.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Is it?
You say I got to
Is
jag
it
off
gross?
when you go and take off in your car.
I've never one time said
you
that,
go
and
and jack
I can
off in your
prove
car.
that I've
Ladies and
never
gentlemen,
said that
Yeah.
Jonah
because
Ray.
I wish I had said that.
I gotta go jag off.
and then you unlock the car and it just goes.
And then you go, "Gonna stay fit, me," and then you hop into your Honda Fit.
That's true. That's true.
Sport.
It's a Honda Fit Sport.
Yeah.
Holding up nicely.
Yeah.
And then to Matt, I say, "That is a sound automobile with an impressive safety record."
And then I reply, "That's
Lincoln?
exactly what I was looking for."
He's gonna Volvo.
I know.
Safest car on the road that isn't a Tesla.
Tesla's the safest car?
It is.
Really?
Yeah. Tesla scored over. It scored. The highest score you can get is 100, right?
Because there's not an engine block in the front.
Right. So, but the Tesla, they scored it on all the points. They would normally, add the score up, and everything would add up to 100 theoretically.
Yeah.
That's the highest score you can get. And Tesla scored like 110.
Well, that sounds just like a miscount.
Well,
it sounds like they kind of messed up along the way.
It's insane.
They added 10 somewhere.
They
yeah,
are,
somewhere there's 10.
They are insanely safe. Like,
Really?
Yeah. So who cares if they're driving themselves around? They get into accidents, you'll be fine.
so scary.
And if someone attacks you, it turns into a Gundam, and then it's just like it fires.
Google car hit a bus the other day.
Now let's ask. Whose fault do you think it was? The fucking bus.
You really
Be
think it's a
honest.
bus?
Yeah, I think it was the fucking bus's fault. You've driven around buses.
Yeah, I've driven around buses.
Yeah. Come on. Of course it's the bus's fault.
Really?
Yes.
Not the brand new technology future car?
You know,
No,
I
it's
gotta
the
say,
age-old technology that fucking
I gotta
Ralph
say,
Brandon.
I've
rope.
there's much more evidence to support of the many times that I've either been almost run off the road or seen people almost run off the road by a bus that gives no fucks at all about calmly merging into traffic.
Now you'll notice
But ain't that the kicker? Therefore, a self-driving car.
The kicker?
Therefore, like the self-driving car is not going to have. They're not going to know to avoid the human condition of being tired after driving a bus around all day.
That is the kicker, friend.
Yeah, that's the kicker.
That sure is the kicker.
You're just making fun of the way I said that to avoid the topic at hand, which is that self-driving cars are a detriment. What if you're a demolition man?
I'm listening.
And you're trying to chase down
Simon Phoenix,
Savage Phoenix,
Simon Phoenix,
Not
Savage Phoenix,
Muscles Ripley, and you can't get it because a self-driving car's not going to let you do it.
Oh, well,
what's going to help you? 3 seashells?
I think if you remember correctly,
you can get in a Johnny Cab.
The world of Demolition Man.
Yeah.
You can take autopilot off and resume control of a car.
That's right,
but it got stuck, and then he had to punch it.
Yeah, well, if you can punch as much as Stallone can punch, then you're going to be fine.
Nobody. He's known for punching the most.
Well, no. Dolph Lundgren's known for punching the most.
He's known for punching the hardest.
If you remember
hardest,
how
not
hard
the
he...
most.
Because he must break you.
Yes, but not. But he does. He punches the hardest, not the most, because Rocky's took a move.
Yeah,
he is. But again, I go back to my Total Recall argument.
Yeah.
Johnny Cabs were totally safe until he had to rip the Johnny Cab out of the thing because he wouldn't pay.
Yeah.
And so that's the only time is when if you don't pay a Google car
situation you're going to be in,
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to rip the Johnny Cab out.
Well, glad we got to the bottom of it.
Yep, bus's fault.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
What other life stories do we have here that I can tell you whose fault it was?
Hey, I just want to say, well, I don't know. When's
My
this going to
fault.
go up?
Why don't you find out with the calendar?
I know. It's just, I just wanted
Could be tomorrow.
What'd you want to announce?
No, I don't want to announce anything.
What do you want to talk about?
I just want to say, I want to say, I thought, so this is the
Ripley.
day after the Oscars.
Welcome to the Nerdist Oscars wrap-up show.
Fucking
Boy, Leo finally got himself an award.
Sure did, but what was on display was the dresses.
Men wearing dresses.
Dresses, close personal friend Ryan Seacrest will go on to tell you.
That's right, buddy.
That's right, buddy.
I was super blown away by Chris Rock.
Yeah, it was great.
I mean,
Good jokes.
One of the best monologues in the history of the Oscars. And it sucks that there was an issue, but when you see a monologue that was actually about something other than just, hey, look at us, we're all here to get awards. Like it was really stellar.
It was great. I really enjoyed the Jada Pinkett Smith joke.
Oh,
that was a perfect joke.
Panties joke. Yeah.
And I also love the it's like everyone's telling me I should quit the job. He's like, and he says, "Do you ever notice people without jobs are the ones that tell you to quit yours?"
It was great. He fucking crushed.
Yeah, it was great.
And I heard that he'd been getting ready for that he was doing drop-in sets at the Comedy Store. And I'm bummed that I never got to see that process. But at the end of the night at the party we went to, just watching Chris Rock get in a car with Dave Chappelle and Louis C.K. and drive away, was that little comedy triumvirate.
That was
of comedy senators.
It was good. Ackerman wrote on him this year.
Oh, he did.
So did Vanessa.
So did Vanessa Ramos. Yeah.
Did everyone watch the Independent Spirit Awards?
No. How do
Kumail and Kate McKinnon? It was fantastic.
Craig wrote on those.
Nice. Oh, yeah, it was good. It was a good show. It was nice. I just saw Diary of a Teenage Girl on the plane back from New York, and it blew me away that it was just nowhere in the Oscars whatsoever. Such an incredible movie.
Well, you did watch it on a plane.
No, it's a great movie. I've watched it once since then.
Did you cry?
Yes, but it's like legit.
But did you cry? Did you cry at normal altitude?
Yes.
Okay, so you cried extra on the plane.
It's a fantastic
I mean, I didn't see
movie.
it, so I
should
can't
have
speak for it.
It should have got at least nominated for best adapted.
Fanciest.
How much did you cry on the plane?
Oh, Jesus.
Don't try to distract the
Navigating,
conversation by breaking the chair.
Let's see, I watched a lot of movies. What did I cried at? I cried twice on that one.
Yeah.
And then I cried. Didn't cry during Bridge of Spies.
Spy Bridge?
Spy
The Bridge of Spies?
Yeah.
There's so many spy bridges.
What else did I watch on that fucking plane? I watched. It's like
I don't know. You had a lot of
squeeze
time.
in
It was 6
3
hours.
movies on each flight.
It is thanks for explaining air travel and time.
Boy, that was unneeded.
That was really unneeded.
Why are you
Jonah,
What are you doing, Matt?
I'm sorry about
No. He is right. You can squeeze in 3 movies on a
I
flight.
always get your back, Matt.
Wait for him to insult you, and then watch what happens.
Okay, good. All right, good. That's the swing vote.
Yeah. I was able to watch 3 movies on each flight.
Yeah, no, I understand. You're on the plane for 6 hours.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? A lot
Sure.
of people don't fucking watch 3 movies on a flight.
Yeah.
Well, then you're just a super person.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I was able to watch 6 movies within a few days.
You're Savage Phoenix.
Oh man.
Savage.
Man.
I don't know what it is about being in a plane that makes you tear up more. It's the same thing for
It's
me,
the
too.
pressure.
It is, yeah. Your tear ducts are just
Yeah.
ready to flow.
The hardest I ever cried in a
I
movie
imagine.
was I saw Mr. Holland's Opus on a plane.
Yeah.
After
That's
it
a
came
shame.
out, and that. God damn it! The end when they play his song and he had given up all his dreams, but then he saw how many lives he changed, and they play his fucking Opus, and
Yeah.
God damn it!
Awakenings and Big Fish. Those are the 2 movies I cried during.
Yeah. Like in theaters.
No, I mean ever.
Ever.
Yeah. I'm emotionally
Awakenings.
dead
Yeah,
inside.
that's a tough one.
Well, if we're going all time,
Yeah, we are going
I
all
have
time.
to say Charlotte's Web.
There
Oh,
you go.
sure, that could get you, yeah.
Yeah, because I was
see
a
that.
little kid, and I basically
Yeah,
saw
you were
a
a
mom
pussy, I
figure
get it.
die.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom's die, Chris.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Faces of Death 3. That's mine.
Yeah.
Oh, that really?
The third one?
The third
The
one.
third
yeah,
one
yeah.
gotcha.
Well, the original trill, as we all call it.
You watch them back to back to back.
Yeah. I can watch them all on a plane, Chris.
How weird would you be if you fucking pull out an iPad and you're sitting next to someone watching all 3 Faces
yeah.
of Death?
No, there's tons more, but the original.
Oh, Archie.
Boy, the way Glenn Miller played.
Songs that made the hit parade.
G.R. Old LaSalle went great.
Those were. You're supposed to sing low harmony on that.
Those were the
I
days.
actually don't think any of you were supposed to sing.
And you knew who you were then. Goyles were goyles and men were men. Timely. That's a timely line.
Man like
But Hoover again.
Jonah's having to drink.
Didn't need no welfare breaks.
Everybody pulls his weight.
No. I don't remember what that is, but it's not
G.R.
there.
Old LaSalle ran
No,
great.
isn't that only in the first verse?
No, that was the end. This is the end of the.
Well, then I got the first verse wrong. I missed the second line.
This is why
The
you
last
come
line
to
of the first
rehearsal.
verse. Well, I'm sorry, but I was here and no one was here,
We
and then I left.
vigorously rehearsed the podcast.
Yeah.
13 hours of rehearsal go into each episode.
Katie, I didn't get the new pages.
Meticulously.
I don't remember this part. Can you give me?
They're on Goldenrod. The new
fucking
pages,
A.
the updated
I'm off
pages
a
are
Canary.
Goldenrod. What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
Canary
This
is the
a mess.
third
This is a mess.
revision.
This is a mess.
Jesus
No, it
Christ.
goes pink, aquamarine, canary, and then some other ones.
Well, you're the one with all the balloons. Well, shit, right there. Yeah, that was from my version. I forgot we cut the balloons.
No,
bit.
wait, I had the balloon line.
So wait, which version are you on?
Mine was
Blue
printed on a
revision
balloon.
pages.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Guys,
Goldenrod balloon.
this is for no one. Except us.
No, it's for different versions exist.
Why does everything have to be for other people, Matt? Do it for yourself, man.
I've been doing that too long.
Okay.
Just ask
Yeah,
my
and it
therapist.
hasn't worked out for any of us.
I mean, come on.
Katie, did you look up the lyrics of that song? Oh, do you know what it is?
Boy,
Do
the
you know
way
what we're
Glenn
singing?
Miller
Do you know?
played.
Hang on. Do you know what we're even singing?
Are you serious? You really don't know.
No, she doesn't know. It's,
They're singing the Family Guy theme song.
It's not the Family Guy theme song. Although I'm sure they did that at the beginning of Family Guy at some point. You really don't know what that theme song is?
No.
How about this? How about this?
I don't think she's even gonna get
Hey,
it.
meathead! How about now?
No.
How about,
I didn't have cable.
Oh, Archie!
You didn't need cable.
Oh, Archie! I didn't have cable? That's not even an
Are we the same?
No,
age?
it is, because when she grew up, it would have been on cable. Not in the 30s when you saw it on Kinescope.
on Kinescope.
On Sam Kinescope.
First of all,
Yeah.
Kinescope wasn't even around.
Move to where the food is!
It is the theme song to
To All in the Family. All in the Family.
Archie
Now, do you know
Bunker,
what that
Edith.
is?
Yeah, I know the show.
Yeah. Look up
Doesn't sound
the
like you
look
know
up
the
the
show.
look up
It
the
sounds
theme
like-
song.
I'll just tell you what the lyrics are.
Well, I know what the lyrics are, but I thought G.R. LaSalle ran great was the first.
It's
the
the
first
last
verse.
thing they say before the final. Those were the days. It's the final thing.
I mean, they might say it twice.
By the way, Glenn Man play songs made hit parade, guys. As long as we had it made, and you hear where then girls, man, we're mystery. Didn't he work for everybody pulls away? G.R. the Salad great. Those were the days.
Oh, we missed the hit parade thing because I sang Glenn Miller played and then songs that made the hit parade and then I said G.R. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Jeez, how old
Guys
were they
like
supposed
us.
to be?
Guys like us, guys like those they had it made. Yeah, that's the line I missed.
You know who died today?
Who?
George Kennedy.
Yes, 91.
Yeah, he looked old for 45 years.
You know, I almost.
That's the way to get old, I think.
That's the
Do
thing.
it soon. Do it early.
That's the thing. Do it early because then, if you look young for a long time, that someday the switch is going to flip, and then
Yeah.
people are going to go, "Yo, what happened?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know though. You know, I'm standing on the precipice of
50?
the great beyond. It's still
He's
a
not
ways
even
off.
close to 50.
Yeah, it's not. It's a
You're
ways
here
off.
release.
That was a nice joke.
But I don't know if it was a nice
well.
joke.
No, it was like, as far as jokes
Hang
go,
on,
it wasn't
hang on,
pleasant.
Chris. I'm
Are you
with
gonna
you,
swing now?
Jonah. What
Yeah,
the hell
come
are you
on,
doing?
Jonah.
You don't need that.
You come in here with this ageist
guy.
bullshit.
Yeah,
What are you
it's just
talking
not
about?
cool, man.
I
It's not
respect
cool.
my
You didn't need
elders.
it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, you're just being worse.
Son of a bitch. Is that like an old-timey slang to call somebody?
Yo.
You know, like you yo-yo or something?
Get out of here, you goat foot. You take your sinewy gams and you run right out of here.
Sinewy.
Run past the factory as fast as you can.
Yeah.
And don't look
And don't come back.
You hear?
You hear?
Yes, I don't know what it is, but I think, you know, unless some sort of tragic accident happens,
Let's talk about it. What kind of accident?
I don't foresee. Well, I mean, just like seeing
Self-driving
people that
bus
get all the
accident.
Botox and seeing like you get older.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I,
yeah,
can't-
yeah, yeah.
I think I'm just gonna let my face age the way it's gonna age.
You
I
should.
think you
Because everyone just looks like a blow up
will
doll.
try to do
Yeah, you
that.
don't want to do it.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, wouldn't you rather end up like James Garner
Yeah.
than like
Well, get that crag. You want that crag.
Cranston.
All right,
Cranston
like
Crag.
look at James Garner, okay, and then look at Kenny Rogers now. there's two ways you can go here. Tell you what though, Kenny Rogers did not know when to walk away or know when to run. From the plastic surgeon is what I'm
From
saying.
all of
yeah.
the plastic surgery.
Yeah, just age gracefully.
I wonder what people see because you must see yourself differently. So if you have a lot of work done and then you look in the mirror, do you go, "Yep"?
No, I think
that's
you
it?
go.
Or
Oh
do you
my
go,
god!
well,
Yeah.
Whoops!
Yep. I think
If
it's a
you're-
whoops situation.
If your mouth can still move like that.
Whoops.
Oops.
Did it again. I played with your face. Got lost in the game. Oh, baby.
Wow, wow. Hang
you
in there,
feeling,
buddy.
Jonah?
It's okay.
Tired.
Why?
He's been pretty
He's
nonstop.
been nonstop. He's been seesawing.
See, so a lot of stuff to do. A lot of deadlines to meet. A lot of
How's
late-
D?
She's great. She's really, really great.
Good.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to be acting as myself in the George Lopez show.
Hey.
Yeah. That'll be fun. I have a couple lines.
What is his show?
He has a show in TV Land, and it's
Hey.
it's really funny. Chip Pope and Howard Kramer wrote on it. It's being showrun by Dave Krinsky and John Altshuler, the guys who like ran King of the Hill and created Silicon Valley and stuff like that. Yeah.
How's the other D?
She's doing very well. She's she's still on book leave. She's writing away, and then once that's done, she goes back to work, and then I get to be home again without my wife there. Kind of blew the whole lid off my life, guys, when she was home all day.
Yeah. All your lies about.
I was like,
"What'd
oh
you
my
do today?"
God,
I just got some writing
How
done.
did that change your dynamic
What?
of having Dory around all day? How did it change your?
Well, it made me
day-to-day
think twice about playing Grand Theft Auto 5 for 6 hours at a time.
What do you actually do? You work the entire time she's there, or do you do some work and then do other stuff but pretend you're working the entire time?
I never pretend I'm working. When I'm working, I'm working. It's not. I'm not.
You don't have to. Trick
I don't
her.
worry about it like, I'm not pretending that I'm working. When I'm working, I'm working. Is it as much as she thought I was working? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
That was my big thing. Every time, like, what'd you get into today? I just wrote all day, meaning I watched TV.
Yeah, the word writing is a very liberal term. Hey, I did some writing.
I try to get some stuff done, And then, my day's broken up a lot by, like, things like podcasts or whatever. So it is a little, I do leave a lot. But it's good having her around. I like having her around. She's great.
Why did you abandon stand-up? Was it just something you just didn't really enjoy doing that much?
Well,
because you were having really good sets.
I was having, thank you, and I appreciate that. But it was interesting because, to me, and this conversation I actually very recently had with Dory about stand-up, and it was that I felt like I could not put in the time that it deserved. Mm-hmm. I was like, I can't be going out every night and doing sets every night all over the place and driving across town here and there. And she very recently was like, well, why don't you do it now? And I was like, do you want me to be gone all the time? I was like, plus it's a very specific muscle, and I want to focus on writing right now, which is very different from stand-up. So that's the long and short of it. Is I couldn't give it all the time I wanted to give it.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
and it does take a long time, and it's like, well, then
because then you got to build up, and then you get your set together, and then it's you guys know, the audience listening to this probably knows we've all talked about it plenty, but it does take a commit. I think if you're going to do stand-up and you're going to commit to doing stand-up, then you commit to doing stand-up.
I got to say, I started doing sets around town again because now I have to get a new hour. And it's a good time for LA comedy. The Comedy Store has been rad, and the improv...
Times.
The improv... The face you made, Jonah, was like someone farted on a train, and you didn't want to make a thing out of it. Yeah. Right. Like near other people, he didn't want to go, good Lord! So there was just like a,
eggs.
Comedy Store has been great. Improv has been great. It's been really fun.
Nice. I rarely do it these days.
Well, you don't. You like doing Meltdown a lot. You don't like going outside of Meltdown a lot.
Yeah, I like doing Meltdown. It's kind of ruined me for doing other shows because every week I have this nice spot where I just get to have fun with the people that come every week, and it's just riff around, and it's a nice, like, it gets the live performing bug out of me, and it's I just get to be funny in front of people, make people laugh in real time. I think it's great that Camille
lets you perform on a show every week.
It's very nice of him. He just tweeted today. He's like, we just wrapped up season 3 of Silicon Valley, the best show with the best people I've ever worked on.
Hey, the guy knows how to play it.
Sure.
As soon as you wrap season 3
I'll go on a limb and say Silicon Valley is a better show than The Meltdown.
But not much.
But I just don't like. It's like I like it. I get my yayas out. At that one.
Yayas?
Yeah.
What all this terminology this episode.
I say yayas all the time.
You said yo-yos earlier.
Yeah.
But what was it you said just for...
Get my yayas out.
But earlier you said something that was old-timey too, but I can't remember what it was now.
Well, the audience will remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Here's the kicker.
Here's the kicker.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker, President Taft.
I talk like this all the time. It was just for the first time ever you're listening to me.
Oh, God. I want to go back to the other way. I can't hear you now.
What?
Oh, my God. I've Twilight Zoned myself. I started having to... I had to give notes on the comedy special this weekend that I shot. Because you do 2 shows. Mm-hmm. And then you sort of like, this bit worked better from this show. And then you cobble together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how that works.
How'd it go?
It was good. In my head... It's just weird how this far in, my perception is still off sometimes because in my head I thought, the first show was good, but I thought I really got warmed up for the second show. But when I watched it back, I'm using most of the stuff from the first show.
You were fresher.
Maybe.
And you were probably like more excited and
energy was up.
Yeah. It's more now.
But at the time it felt like, I think the second show, I think I did better the second show, but it was actually the first show did.
That's great. Can't wait to see it.
I hope people like it.
I'm sure they will.
I think some people will like it. Other people will not like it.
Yeah, but mostly everybody that exists
things.
won't ever even know it is. It's a thing.
So I feel too bad about it.
no!
Oh, don't let that scare you. Let that free you.
Yay!
Yeah, there you go.
I forgot a bit. It is driving me crazy.
Didn't that happen the first time?
Yes, it happened the first time. It's happened twice to me now.
Wow. No, now, 20 years from now, you do a special that's
Of just the forgotten bits.
all the forgotten bits.
Do you know what is really amazing is in the first special, I forgot a bit that I loved. And it was like a bit that I did regularly, and it was a bit that did very well. So it was crazy that I forgot it. And I didn't realize it till the next day when I was going to the airport. And
Did you try to ask the cab driver to turn around so you could
get turn those machines back on. Turn those machines back on. And then I thought I'm going to somehow figure out how to get into the next special just to have that sense of completion.
Yeah.
And then Jesse Joyce, who writes on At Midnight, I don't know how he heard the bit or something, and he goes, my buddy did a very similar bit on Letterman. And I go, well, when did he do it? Because my bit's super old. His buddy, I shot the special in 2012. His buddy did the bit on Letterman in 2011.
Oh, wow.
And I never saw it. It was just
Yeah, it just happens.
It was a bit about writing on a mirror with your finger, and when the fog steams up the mirror. And
That's
stuff.
Oh, wow, you
yours.
have been doing that bit for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I'd been doing
2011.
Magic
I did
or
it before
science,
2011,
depending on where
for
you
sure.
landed
But he
up.
got it on Letterman in 2011.
Well, he wins.
Nice.
And he wins.
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
when I look back, I go, oh, I am so glad I forgot to do that bit. Because then it would have been on the heels of him doing his bit on Letterman. And his punchlines were different, but the premise was identical. The premise was just you write on your with the finger and it disappears, then it comes back. And so then I was very thankful that I actually did. It was just one of those things.
perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I beat myself. And it was just a good lesson for life. Oh, I beat myself up for like 3 years. And it was a complete waste of energy because it turns out it was better that I didn't.
Yeah, it was weird
Yeah.
that you carved that into your chest.
Well, I thought I would never be wrong.
Backwards.
Yeah.
So when
I
you
could
look in
see
the
it
mirror, it was clear as
exactly.
day.
Just so I could see it in the mirror.
Memento.
But so I forgot a bit, and it was in a chunk, so I can't do it later because it really is just married to that chunk, and it's
Yeah.
driving me crazy.
That's what my wife says about me.
I don't understand.
She's married to
that
Chunk.
Yeah, and what's the? Why would she say? Oh, I got the sniff in. I was a little too late with the sniff. I'm sorry. I was a little too late. I meant to do it sooner.
But Chunk's an entertainment lawyer now. You should.
He is an entertainment lawyer
sure.
now. He's sitting right over there. We have a Chunk action figure over in the corner.
Chunk
Oh, but that's not. I want the lawyer edition of the action figure.
grown up
the same
Chunk.
thing with a briefcase. I don't know why that premise made me laugh so much. Seeing that toy with a little briefcase made me really funny. Just like an accessory pack.
I love watching you be delighted.
Yeah, well, happens every once in a while.
It's like a happiness period.
Yeah. Oh boy. Once a month.
Why did you?
Once a month.
Jonah, why are you scrubbing your eyes?
I'm tired. Tired. If I was a little more awake, I'd make fun of that awful joke, but
That was
a wince will have to do.
Wince twice, 3 times.
I'm matey. Oh my god,
What?
I'm tired. Sorry, I
think you should
feel like I
fucking own it.
what?
Go to sleep.
No, I'm not gonna go.
Own your tiredness.
No, I just
Lay on the couch right
a lot of long nights in the Edit Bay catching up to me.
Well, have you ever
In
thought
the
about-
edit bay.
Hang
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
hang
yeah.
on. Jonah, what if you just didn't care as much?
I tried. I tried. No, just a lot of stuff.
What
to get
went
done.
through
Have
your
you
mind
locked
when you
anything?
tried not to care?
There was like a moment where I was just so relieved and relaxed, and I was like, "Let everything fall where it will. This is great." And I got stuff done during the day.
Yeah.
And then I came back and like towards the end of the day,
And
and
did
I
not.
checked a cut, and I was just like, oh god, I just like crumbled. I was like, no, I got to be here. I got to make sure. But it was a nice moment. It was a nice day.
Have you locked anything?
Just today, we locked Boston and Chicago.
Nice.
Yeah. By the end of the week,
What about Foreigner
what?
and Survivor?
Oh,
That was an okay joke. That got you to laugh, but my fucking...
which one?
Yours was about periods. Mine was fun that
That was
Your-
that was
your-
good.
can
That
laugh
was a
at
good rock
Mine
joke.
was a complex joke about Matt only being happy a couple days a month.
Yeah, well, mine was about...
You called it a what?
And his was just a wordplay of 80s bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good rock joke. What was yours again?
It was happiness period.
Happiness, period.
Happiness period.
Happiness, period.
Yeah, he got a happiness period.
Yeah, well. And Matt, what was yours again? I said
Well, you said
Boston
you
and
locked-
Chicago.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
said, what about Foreigner and Survivor?
Now, okay,
Thanks, buddy.
you are wasting all of the energy you have for the rest of the night to do that bit where you're laughing at Matt's dumb joke. You're not going to have any energy for your wife now because you're blowing it all. Pretend laughing
What else?
at Matt's Survivor bit.
What else would I laugh at?
Happiness period. No, but
Wait, so I didn't laugh at that one, right?
No.
Okay. Not even earlier?
not even ever.
Which one did I laugh? What was the really funny thing that just happened that I...
Matt,
Well,
you
Jonah,
said we
I
just
asked
lost
you.
Boston and Chicago.
Yeah.
And Matt, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, it was pretty funny because you said, you know, I just heard the Chicago part. But when you hear Boston and Chicago, it actually gets infinitely funnier. I'm sorry, you're right.
Well, the jury's in.
Retelling it. Survivor. Sorry, I just missed the first beat of it. In my head, I was like, really? He gets points just for fucking because Chicago? But then you got to throw in Kansas. Like, it just, all of it together was really well done. Yeah.
Retelling
Oh, shit. That was a real Columbo moment for Chris. Wait a minute.
Excuse me, just
Just
one
one
more
more
thing.
thing. Did you
So
say-
you said Boston and Chicago? Oh, the wife's gonna love that one.
Oh, shit. That is funny.
Oh man, that was very unexpected.
So
Oh, so good.
That was very funny. See? You blame me now?
No,
What?
I want to,
Chris,
but
happiness period Hardwick, do you blame me now?
I shouldn't have changed my name legally, but
Where do you get a
now I regret it.
Right
Chris's
on that.
dedication to that joke went far beyond.
Now I have to decide if we're gonna call this episode "Savage Phoenix" or "Happiness Period."
I know you had another one that was really good. It was the goat thing.
Goat foot.
Yeah, get out of here, goat foot.
Yeah. I don't know. I really feel like it should be either Happiness Period or Savage Phoenix.
So you should think it should be one of the things you said.
What about the bus did it?
The bus did it.
Busted it. That's too vague.
We never said that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
What other things did Chris say that we could name it after?
Oh boy.
I didn't say
Hang on,
Savage
hang on,
Phoenix.
hang on.
You
I
said
got it.
Savage
I got
Phoenix.
it. I
No,
got
no,
it.
no. I said
got
Demolition
it.
Man. You brought up Savage Phoenix.
What if we call
No,
it?
you fucking... Simon Phoenix is a goddamn character's name, and you said Savage Phoenix, and that's not right.
And
So
Chris,
you said it.
Chris did
Well,
immediately.
now that you
correct
say it
me.
again, yeah, you're right. It is pretty good.
No, you're just saying that because you said it. Oh, I ran into Aaron Paul last night, and he said, he goes, I got to tell you this. I was in New York, and this guy shouted at me from across the street, hey, I fucking love you. And I was like, oh, thanks, man, thanks. The guy goes, come take a picture. And he's like, oh, I got to go. No, come take a picture. And he goes, and he started to get real aggressive. And it was that kind of like, you need to come take a picture.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I can't. And then the guy goes, you're Chris Hardwick. You need to come over here and take a picture. And Aaron just was like, yeah, I'm going to keep... thanks, dude. Good luck. And he
Yeah.
just kept walking. The guy's like, come on, Chris Hardwick. Don't do this to me. And then Aaron, like, round to the corner. The guy's like, fuck you, Chris Hardwick, you piece of shit. So Aaron goes, so in short, I'm sorry. I lost you a fan.
Oh, that's great.
And I go, well, you didn't even tell him it wasn't... that you were you? And he's like, no.
What would have been great is if you took the picture and the guy tagged it Chris Hardwick, and then you're looking at your tags on Instagram, and you're like, hold on.
Yeah, nope, he didn't. So now I have to go out and lose a fan for Aaron Paul.
Ooh.
Do it. Do it.
Ooh.
Someone asks you to say bitch, don't do it.
No, well, yeah, Jordan Morris. I told Jordan Morris earlier, and he goes, points, bitch. I'm like, well done. Very well done.
That's right. That's a good name for the...
Still a hoot over there.
We're not going to call it that.
You're going to bring points into it?
Nope, I'm not. I don't appreciate the insinuation.
I didn't mean to insinuate. I just have fun. I like pop culture. Like, and your show's part of the pop culture.
You like pop culture?
Yeah.
I like pop culture.
I like pop culture.
Oh.
All of them. Beagles.
Yeah.
Golden
Australian
Retrievers.
Shepherds.
Yeah.
Depooch mode.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Dog bands.
We just took Matt back to a dark place.
I don't know. Dog bands.
Wait, were you there?
Dog
Dog bands, I guess. Dog bands.
dog bands. I guess I am.
What would some examples of that be?
Well, we had two. There's
Boston Terrier.
Boston Terrier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Sharpay.
Mm-hmm.
My plan next time I'm on the show is to wear a shirt that I've printed out the screen grab of me from the last time I was on the show when I had 9,100 points.
Katie, email Bart Coleman. Jonah's banned from the show for life.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
I thought that'd be kind of funny.
It'd be funnier if I did it the next time I was on.
Oh, that'd be
Just
really
wore
funny.
Jonah with
Yeah, just me
9100
next to
points.
my points.
Everyone for a week who comes on just wears that shirt, but we don't ever explain why.
They call me Mr. 9100.
No one
That's a
calls
lot
you
of
that.
points.
Yeah,
How'd you get
yeah, they
9100
do.
Points?
I don't know. It was one of those weird ones where
You
it
get
was just like,
5,000
everyone
points.
gets 6,000 points.
I
No,
do-
it was
I
just
do-
some
I do
callback
I
thing
like,
that happened, and it was like right at the end. It was already done.
I don't
We
know
were
if it lives in the edit when the good people at home see it, but I do like there's a half second of math that Chris does in his head when he looks at the scores, and he goes, and then he dishes out the points after the live challenge because he wants to keep the game entertaining.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and
He doesn't
sometimes
want to blow someone so far in the
Yeah,
lead.
yeah. But
it's
that was why I got
pointless.
so many points, is because it already didn't matter because it was right before the last round.
Yeah, sometimes people, because what people don't understand about the game is that it's technically possible to fix it if you just only gave if I was
Oh, sure, yeah,
if
yeah.
I was generous, if I was not generous with points and I was just like no points.
Yeah.
But in general, if something even kind of works, I'm going to give people points because I want them to have fun and feel supported. But the reason that the game, the way we play it, is impossible to control is because it's all about the speed rounds and how fast people buzz in.
Yeah.
I can't control that. And then a live challenge, when we dish out points, if, sometimes two answers are close, it's like, well, both of those people should get 500 points.
Yeah.
Like one person gets 1,000, the other two, if they're close.
Also, the audience still does have a lot of sway.
Yeah,
They have
absolutely
sway.
do.
Actually, at the end, they have sway.
They have a lot of sway at the
Yeah.
end, too.
No, but even it's like, there's been jokes I've done and it just kind of gets nothing. You're like, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But also, so it's the speed games and it's the live challenges. And sometimes if someone's really far behind, I will give them some points into the speed game just to kind of make it.
Yeah.
Because then you want
Make it a
everyone
game,
to try.
yeah.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Everyone to try.
It's a fun
the
show.
one that I was just on will never re-air because it was 3 minutes longer because Deadpool sponsored the whole night on Comedy Central.
Oh, is that
really?
true?
yeah, it was 3 minutes
That was a
longer.
real fun show.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
That was a real good show. Well, what are you going to do this weekend?
It's not for a while. I got a lot of stuff to do till then. Oh, I'm going to a wedding.
Ah!
Yeah. My friends Georgia and Vince are getting married.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going
Jar Jar and Vince?
Jar Jar and Vince. So I'm going to that. And then the weekend after that, I'll be in Austin for South by Southwest.
Oh, me too.
Cool, hooray!
I'll be there.
Cool.
Let's do a live. No,
So you're gonna be there though, right?
I'll be there, buddy.
All right.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be there too.
That's cool.
Well, so you want to hang out?
What? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be there. What weekend is
You
this?
just said you were going to be there.
Which
you know
weekend?
which weekend it is.
No, the
No,
wedding.
you tell me what
I'll be at a
weekend you're gonna
wedding.
Be there. No, the wedding's the weekend before South by.
Oh, okay. We'll just do it. We'll say when we're gonna be there at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Later.
Later, March. Just say it. When are you going to be there?
You say it first.
No, you say it. First.
I'll release the transcripts once you do.
I don't. You need to have your people talk to my people.
Sure.
No one knows that we just deal with each other through agents and managers.
This
now.
is the only time we're actually in separate rooms right now.
in separate cities.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're on ISDN lines.
Yeah.
Secrets out.
Who said that? I can't tell you guys apart.
No one can.
Matt, come on.
Still,
It's
they
Jonah.
s-
You know it.
Like it matters.
They still can't.
Yeah.
Weren't those comments when the podcast first started? Like, I don't know who's who.
Yeah. I get it.
It's fine.
I suppose. Are timbers similar?
Yeah,
You were
very
so
similar.
upset at the beginning.
Yeah, I was upset at the beginning. I was trying to find identity. Listen, I was a crazy kid in his mid-late 20s. What was I supposed to do?
Now you're way up there.
Now I'm way up there. I don't give a shit. Turn into my dad. Pee wherever I want.
That wasn't by choice.
No, the colostomy bag wasn't by choice.
Oh no!
Yeah, a little bit.
No.
Yeah, they had a colostomy bag. You got to wrap it up.
No,
quick.
wait. No,
If you're-
but why do you have to?
If you're eating, he doesn't have it anymore. It was temporary when he had an ulcer on his colon.
Oh, okay.
But there was a.
You can joke about that.
Yeah, sure. I remember if you got to wrap it up quick. If you go and eat out when you have a colostomy bag, you got to start wrapping it up because once you start digesting, it just sounds. You can't stop the loud farting noise coming from your belly. Just it's yeah. One time we were moving the couch and it fell off and he yelled shit and I was like so appropriate.
Oh god!
What?
Why are you moving a couch?
Why
I
not?
we're just moving
Moving
it
a
from
couch.
like one room to the next or something. I don't
Did you laugh at your dad in his moment of need?
know. No, he didn't. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Does Chris not know that people can move their own couches?
Why would you touch the couch? Did you sweat?
You just throw it outside and you have someone bring in a new one.
A new one.
A new couch.
Oh, you throw it outside yourself?
No, you leave for work and you come back and it's a different couch.
Oh, you have to work.
You got me. Anyway, we're at the halfway point.
Yeah.
You gotta
Sorry,
go,
so
kid.
low energy. I didn't.
Hey,
Yeah, you fucking didn't bring it today. You didn't bring that Jonah Ray energy. This character of Jonah
yeah.
This character of Jonah.
really needs some notes. This is why you need to come to my note session.
That's true. You want to know what's weird? I work with two guys, Alex and Joseph. They work in the post department at Dakota, and they listen to the podcast.
Oh, no.
And so when I walk in, they want to start conversations with me. Don't talk about this. If you even look me in the fucking eye after listening to this one, I will never talk to you again.
Boy, Jonah's a bad boss. I mean,
He
that
sure
is
is.
really... I
Yeah.
would never talk to someone who was trying to help make my show better that way.
They're not doing a good job. No, they're great. They're great.
Look for
I couldn't keep it
Jonah
up.
in Horrible Bosses 3.
Yeah. No, they're two great guys, and they're fans of the podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great.
nice little back pedal there.
What do they do?
Backpedal.
What do they do?
You're doing a lot of... What?
Oh, now I'm backpedaling?
Oh, yeah, it sounds like it. Even that tone sounds like you're backpedaling.
No. I was just trying to. I wanted to like continue the joke like I really didn't like them and make it awkward for them when
Well, I don't
next
think
time I
it's
was in the
funny to
audience.
tell people that, you know, that they're pieces of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why do you do it so much?
I do. You do it.
I do it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I use those words. You use those feelings.
No.
Yeah.
No. I wish people could see the face you're making. It's so fucking...
Just the two most passive aggressive. It's like, don't tell people I'm a piece of shit, you asshole.
Please don't. You don't tell people you're a piece of shit.
I fucking hate you. Please don't tell people.
Please don't tell me, please. Are you mad? Are you mad at me? Please. Oh, I hate you. Are you mad? Boston and Chicago. All right.
Good.
All right, kiddos.
There's your name.
Yeah. What are you doing this weekend?
I don't know. I'm well, we're doing some construction on the house.
Cool.
We just moved into it. So
Are you adding a fifth floor?
Oh, isn't that one only 3?
What?
The old one was 4.
I was just trying to think of like a lofty, like weird thing you would do to a house.
no, we just you know.
Sub basement.
Yeah, well, that's what we had to
Which wing are you working on right now?
the helipad. I mean,
How's the rumpus
it's a
room coming along?
helipad.
You know, I got that and didn't want to talk about that could be what that meant. And then you just said it.
Hellpad.
Hellpad.
There's a movie called Hellpad. Jeff Davis is in it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
What's it about?
These guys is like awesome, bachelor pad. Turns out though, It's haunted.
No.
Really?
I've only we were tried to one time he was over and we were trying to find a place to download it, but we could only find the trailer and it looks no good. Dude, give it to me. Give it to me, you bitch. Fuck you, Chris Hardwick. Do a spit take, you fuck.
Oh, God, the heater. Oh, God, the heater. Electrocutes me. I die.
Electrical fire. Katie's face was literally down on the desk. I didn't have anywhere for the water to go. It was too much to swallow at once.
Somehow hit the only electrical outlet in this room.
I'm sure it's going to be fine. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Boy, that just defines me to a T. I was that kid that would have tried to do a spit take in school and then spat it all over an electrical outlet, causing a fire.
How'd you lose
It's
your
arcing!
tongue, Chris?
I don't know.
What is that?
I said it's arcing.
It's arcing?
The electricity?
Oh, yeah.
I was being a kid at the school. I don't know why that kid would say it's arcing. You probably wouldn't know that term.
That.
Back to the drawing board. Oh, shit, a fire.
I don't know if that's very convincing, Matt.
Well, we were
shit,
going to
there
go
is a
stop the fire, but he didn't really sound that pressing.
There really was a fire. Oh, no, a fire. We should probably get out of here.
Seriously, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
True story.
Is that the episode's just going to be an asterisk with a sniff?
Maybe.
Sniff, maybe?
No, just the sniff.
Just the sniff.
Revenge of the Sniff? I thought that's what you said. I'm sorry.
No, it's
I
fine.
really thought that's what you said.
I have water in my nose.
Oh, no.
All I do is hear things that sound like things and say the things they sound like.
Let's see how long we can
That's all
sit
I
here
do.
with nothing significant to say.
Well, we've been doing it for an hour.
6 years. Are you kidding?
Dear Nerdist Podcast, the magic is gone.
It is. You've siphoned it out.
Yeah.
The tanks are empty.
Boy, you're just
Hey, Chris, there's blowing up there.
Blowing up.
Hey, buddy. Hey, blowing up there.
Oh, we're shooting the Shaddy and Puny are doing the intro for the Fun Comfortable special.
Oh, Red.
You're shooting it?
Yeah, I want to do a
Hybrid?
I want to do a motion graphic opening.
Fine.
Yeah. So they're
They giving you a good price?
yeah. I mean, I had a certain amount of money to do it, and they're doing it for that.
I want to show you. I got the opening for Hidden America on my phone.
Really?
Too, yeah.
I wanna sex you up.
Couldn't afford it.
No,
Yeah, couldn't
you
afford
want
it.
to color me bad?
I tried
How much did they want?
How much do they want? Individually each? Like $30.
Did you change
but
the intro
that's
from
like,
the last time you showed me?
Oh, did I already show it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit.
It was really great.
Yeah,
He's
thanks.
proud of it.
Song
course
by
he
the
wants to
Ruby
show it
Sons.
No, I mean, you can be proud of it, but I don't need it. Fucking
See it twice?
I don't need its life story.
I can't wait to see it 10 times when I watch the shows on CISO.
Well, we're going to be watching one episode twice because there's only 9 episodes.
Damn it.
June 2nd.
Where is CISO?
It's on the internet.
What's that?
It's CISO is available. It's you can get it through. There's an app on the.
Come on,
Roku.
you're at a junket. Someone's asking. They want to know. Go.
CISO is available on the
Too slow. I'm already reading an ebook.
on your phone, on your computer, on
What
Roku.
phone? What computer?
All of them. And
Be
then
more specific.
Soon
I'm
on
a consumer.
on Apple TV.
Well,
you can-
sir, you'd have a harder time not getting CISO. It's available in so many places.
That is how you do it, Jonah.
Listen,
That's why Matt has the #1 show on CISO.
Chris. I'm not a salesman. I'm an artist.
Gary Oldman.
Fuck, whose voice is that?
I think it's a little Michael Stipe.
No.
Who would?
I mean, it's.
Oh! Travolta as Shapiro.
I haven't been watching.
That's what it is.
Yeah. What's your Michael? Do you have a Michael Stipe?
No, I'm not even. I haven't even heard Michael Stipe talk a lot.
Really?
I just.
Mr. Tasty Bars? Mr. Frosty.
Mr. Frosty. Yeah.
Frosty Bars. Fudge. What the fuck is the bar he's selling? The fudge. Yeah. Pete and Pete, kids. Go watch it.
Pete and Pete. Man.
Anyway, here's the kicker.
I hate you so much. I do highly recommend
I thought you were going to say, I do actually hate you
do
very
actually,
much.
No. I do highly recommend people watch Diary of a Teenage Girl. It's a very, 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 very good movie.
All right.
Highly recommend.
I recommend people watch the season 10 episode of Cheers where Cliff tries stand-up.
Nice.
It's great.
What's up with that?
Yep.
Yep. Man, we got
You guys wanted more hostefuls.
we're just out of shape from doing them all the time.
Yeah, I pulled my hostful muscle.
Yeah.
My hams.
The last two hustles we did, it was
I pulled my
it was
John hamstrings.
like months between them. And here we go. Like was it 2 weeks? 2 weeks ago.
It was like a week ago.
It's great. I like it. I think it's fun.
It is fun. I like doing these a lot. But I'm just
This is
saying,
the-
let's
this
get back
is
in the
the
groove.
highlight
Let's
of,
find our
this is
dynamic.
the highlight of my podcasting world is doing this one with the three of us.
Oh, buddy.
It's the only light of my podcasting.
Well,
It's the only one I do.
Oh, mister, I only do one podcast.
You only do one podcast.
So?
yeah, but Jonah only does one type of one podcast.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're not doing Jonah Radio anymore.
No, I just haven't had time.
Well, you make time for things that are important, Jonah.
I do.
That's true.
And it takes up every aspect of my life right now.
Do you have less... I'm curious, now that you're super busy with work, do you have less patience for people who just waste time and they're like, I don't have time to... And you're like, yes, you do!
No, I get it. When you have less to do, you feel like it's going to take a lot more time. I know that feeling of just being inundated with the time you have for the little things, amount of things you got to do. Mm-hmm. I get it.
All right.
Yeah, I don't belittle them.
Well, I'm going to
Thank
go. You guys have fun.
Okay.
You're out.
Yeah, I'm going to do the hot tub show tonight.
Oh, fun!
Doing sets around town.
Nice.
Got to write new jokes.
Had a good set a week before last week.
Oh, Meltdown?
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah, it's good.
God, that show's so much fun.
It's a good show.
And then I did beta test, and Emo Phillips did it.
Oh, great.
And he was amazing.
Dude fucking has some of the best jokes ever.
They're the kind of jokes you hear and you're like, ah, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they're so well crafted.
Yeah. What's that one I love? They just like it's like I was on a date recently and the girl got mad that I didn't open the car door for her, but I was too busy swimming to the surface.
Every joke is... You got Katie.
It's a good joke.
It's a great joke.
Yeah. And a stellar Emo Phillips impression. Stellar.
Stellar is in it was in so far away from the planet where he actually lives. Like, it was not close at all. Stellar meaning stars, very far away.
Well, really proud of that impression. So I guess
Well, I guess
I'll just stop doing it.
You should. You really should. It's not a good impression.
All right.
Well, you should really take that out of your canon.
What an impression to pull out.
I mean, I know you want to be an impression comic now, but don't do that one.
Impressionista.
Don't do that one ever, and don't say that.
Impressionista.
But I am so good at impressions.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Name
No, Matt and I
Name
were talking.
somebody. Name somebody.
Robert Shapiro, as played by John Travolta.
No, I can't do that one because I've never seen the show. I already told you that.
But you did it.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay. Alan Thicke.
Just anyone, really.
I just gave you someone, Alan Thicke.
Just
Okay.
like,
All right.
any just
Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay. Just keep it. Let's do mainly. Just
Okay.
just name
Bradley Cooper.
Name anybody.
I just named 3 people.
Yeah, but like someone that like someone could do an impression of. So just name someone else. I can literally do anyone you throw at me.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Just throw one name out, and I'll do an impression.
I threw 4.
Jay Leno?
Jay Leno.
Okay. All right. Here's Jay Leno doing his impression of Jonah Ray.
God damn it. God damn it.
You seen this? You hear about this? You seen this?
That's not even a good Jonah Ray. You can't even do an impression.
No, but he has to scale it. It's the beautiful part of that. Is that he has to scale it.
Jonah would never.
But he has to scale it. But it's Jay Leno doing it, right? And Jay Leno can't be doing a perfect impression of Jonah. So for Jonah to scale back Jonah just enough.
Now I'm going to argue
make
the
that
math
work.
of this. I'm going to argue the math of this impression because you're Jay Leno doing Jonah Ray.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Jonah would never even drift into territory of, do you see this, do you see this, do you see this? Now, I know that Jay would. Now, I know that Jay would.
Yeah.
But Jay would be making...
No, but Jay's not good at impressions.
Jay's not good at impressions. That's the thing. So he's trying to do...
So Jay doing an impression, you would be like, hey, I'm Jonah Ray. What's up with all these records?
No,
Like,
that's not what he would do.
That's not what he would do.
Jonah's, I think
Let's ask
Jonah's
him. Jay,
approach...
come on out here.
That's his steam-powered car driving by.
And all the air is falling out of the tires. Falling out of the tires? I don't know how air works.
I'm not sure if it came through, but
had to
my Jay Leno impression is so spot on that electronic recording devices can't pick it up. It just comes out sounding like noise, but you guys heard it.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
want to
amazing.
believe, but the truth is out there.
Is it, man? Is it real out there?
Yeah, bro.
Truth is out there, man.
Yeah, X-Files.
Yes, I know. But out there is
No,
also like a
he was-
hippie term.
I liked what he was. I liked what you were doing.
Thank you, Matt.
You guys are real tight this episode.
He defended you multiple times.
You know, I loved the first 5 years of this podcast where you guys were just shitting on each other the whole time. I don't know what happened, but somewhere along the lines, you guys found love.
We don't see each other enough to.
Yeah, we're not sick of each other anymore.
Yeah.
We actually get excited that we get to see each other when we do these.
You're not taking horrible stealth pictures of Matt, not aware he's being photographed and then posting them on Instagram.
I did some pretty cool videos of him, too.
He does. Yeah.
Or the amoeba one was pretty good.
Every
We
so
did some good ones in
often-
Montreal.
Yep. And every so often he puts out the one of me smoking in Andy Warhol-like fashion.
Ooh, yeah. That last one was pretty good.
3-panel picture of you just not aware you're being photographed and saying, you better believe Matt Myra knows how to have a good time.
That one was pretty great. That was when we did like a few shows in a row, and it was just, yeah, I like that one. I have to find that one.
Good times. We have good times.
Yeah, we know each other a long time, guys.
All right. Well, I don't know what city you guys are in, but we got to cut off the ISDN feed now.
All right.
Okay.
Run out of bandwidth.
Who said that?
It was Joe.
All right.
You seen this? You hear about this?
Thanks, Matt.
That works so well because that's what Jay Leno would do if he was doing an impression of you. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why Chris is giving you shit.
He
but
would.
I
He would,
loved
he
it.
would drop in
I
one.
conceptually loved
You
it.
were ready to hate it.
No,
You were
if I was-
ready,
if
you were
I-
like the New York Post with your scathing review of my thing.
If I had to like, if I was in a room and we had to write, okay, Jay Leno does an impression of
I'm
Jonah.
telling you, I would have just dropped in one Jonah-ism.
No.
I would have dropped in one.
No.
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? Eagles of Death Metal haven't. I would have said something relevant to Jonah's world.
But that's the thing. I feel like Jay Leno's so in his own head that he doesn't even realize
Yeah.
that life exists outside of his Burbank garage.
Just realized how weird this conversation is.
You're going to go back. You're going to put that on the Goldenrod pages,
Yes, I will.
and you're going to work on the impression a little bit.
Loved it.
And Scout was late with her cue again. Katie.
I had a great time here.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks
You know
for
who
having-
else did?
Thanks for having me.
Who else did?
President Barack Obama.
Oh.
Sasha Malia.
He just says their names.
You see this? You hear about this?
Jay Leno doing Jonah Ray, doing Barack Obama.
Michelle and I.
That's
Sasha Malia.
I'm getting a little tired of the 7-layer dip.
Oh, that could be the name.
Getting tired of the 7-layer.
Just 7-layer dip.
Yeah. People are going to tune in for a recipe.
Now leaving Nerdist.com. Enjoy your burrito.